Here we go. Oh, now it's upside down. I think this button will do it. There we go. Okay. Some of this you will know. Okay, so it will be not too bad. 8.2, graphing quadratic functions on the calculator. It says always begin by clearing the memory of your calculator. Please clear it if it's not cleared. This assures everything goes back to default settings. And for algebra, you pretty much want your windows at default settings, all right? Press second, and it's telling you how to reset it. You all know how to reset it, okay? So here we go. We're going to go with example number 1. It says begin by graphing the function. Press the y equals button. We pretty much know how to do this already, but we're going to go over it. X squared, subtract 2x plus 5. All of you should know how to be able to put that in. Shouldn't be a big deal. And then it says with your cursor at y1, press that, and then press graph. Okay. And then here we go. Okay. Does everybody have their graph? Does it look like mine? Okay. All right. To find the vertex is the maximum or minimum. So, in this case, is it a minimum or a maximum?
Minimum.
It is a minimum. Okay. Okay. When it opens up, it's considered a minimum. When it opens down, it's a maximum. Press second and trace. This allows you to calculate. We're used to this. Since the vertex is a minimum, press 3. Because if you notice on 3, it says minimum. So 3. Okay. Now we've done that, and it has a question down here, and it says left bound. Do you see that? Okay. Use the arrow button to move the cursor to the left of the vertex if it's not. Mine already is, okay? But what I'm going to do is kind of move it closer by hitting the, because mine is way off the vertex, and you want to get it very, very close, okay, to the vertex, all right? Not on the vertex, but very, very close to the left of the vertex. Okay, do you see how mine is? Everybody there? John, you're doing this? Okay, and then it says you're going to press enter. Okay, and do you see how a little line comes up? Do you see that little high? Really, it's very, very light, but look at your calculator, you'll see it better. All right, then it says for the right bound, you're going to move your cursor again, because now it says right bound on the bottom of your calculator screen here. And we are going to move that close to the vertex, and we are going to press enter. And now it says guess, and for guess, you're just going to press enter. And now it's telling you the minimum, your vertex is at 1 and 4. Do you see that? See how it tells you what the x value and the y value for your vertex is? Okay, so we can write our vertex is at 1 and 4. To find the points on the parabola, we're just going to go to the table. So we're going to hit second and table, or second and graph, which the blue key is your table. And it says when x is -1, it says y is what? 8. When x is 0, what is y? 5. When x is 1, 4. When x is 2, 5. And when x is 3, we have 8. Okay, now sketch the graph using the vertex and the points from the table. So pretty simple. All we do is we go over to 1 and up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is our vertex. And now we're just going to put in our other points. And we've got -1 and 8. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. And we've got 0 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have 2 and 5. And then we have 3 and 8. And then we are going to draw our parabola, and it will continue, and that's why we use the arrows going on and on and on. Easy peasy, right? Okay. Better than having to do it all on your own, but you got to remember how to do it. Okay? All right. So here we go. Everybody got done? Okay, example 2. Graph the quadratic function, find its vertex, find its corresponding y and x values, and sketch the graph. Round to the nearest tenth when necessary. So this time we have, I'm going to hit second and quit. I'm going to go to y equals, and now I have a negative x squared minus x plus 12. Everybody there? Okay. So it says to press graph, and it says, what do you notice when you press graph? Oh, you can't see it. So it says this requires an adjustment to the window. To do this, press zoom, which is a yellow key up here. Okay. Then it says go to number 8, which is Z integer. So you can either highlight 8 or you can press the number 8, whichever you would like, and then press enter. And now it says the vertex should be visible. It ain't visible, is it? Mine isn't. Is yours? So we're going to zoom, and we are going to zoom out 3, and it will, if you press it twice, do you see how now it is visible? Okay, I can go back and hit zoom, and I can zoom in and hit it twice, and it'll go back to where it was before. Do you see how that works? You can play with that back and forth. You're going to have to hit, so you can zoom your window into specific spots that you want to look at. I'm going to try zoom, and I'm going to try 8 again since I didn't hit enter twice. It doesn't say to press enter twice. There we go. Now I think, hopefully, nope, don't see it at all now. There it is. Okay, so you have to hit enter twice. I'm sorry. Okay, so I want you to go back and hit zoom, and I want you to press 8 and hit enter, enter, because that's the best picture you can get of it. Did everybody get the same as what I have? Yes? Yes? Luis, did you get it? Okay, I want you to hit zoom, 8, and hit enter, enter. It won't let you. So if you get stuck like that, easy. There it is. You just didn't press enter enough. Okay? You got it? Yours looks different than mine. Zoom. What do you got going on here? Alright, let's go back to yours is frozen. That's what's happened to yours. What do you do when your calculator freezes? You have to use this little tab on the back, and there is nobody that can help you in a testing situation to do it. So you just press that, and then it resets the whole calculator. Go back to y equals and put your equation in.
Why does it do that sometimes?
Because sometimes we press a button as it's trying to graph, and it just can't handle that much at the same time. It's traumatic to it, so it just has a heart attack and dies. Okay?
I can just do get upside down.
And then 8, and then enter, enter, and I would, there it goes. Okay? Alright. Everybody's got it? So now, where is my vertex? So we're going to go back, And what are we going to do? You're going to press second trace, and then it says we have what, a minimum or a maximum this time? We have a maximum, so we're going to go to 4 and we're going to press enter, and then you're going to use your left arrow to put it just on the left side of your vertex, and then you're going to hit enter, and then you're going to move your cursor, because now on the bottom it says right bound. You are going to go just to the right of the vertex and hit enter, and then you should be able to hit enter again, and it says your maximum is at what?
12.
It is at, your point is -0.5 and 12.25. Is that what you all got? If not, I need to know, because I'm not going to do this very many times, and then I'm going to give you a paper to do. You can follow the directions. So, you're at guess, you have to hit enter. See how it says guess? Okay. Did you get it? Okay. Right bound. You haven't done your right bound. So you need to go over to the right side of the vertex and hit enter. Now you're at guess, so hit enter again. There it is. Everybody else get it? Hi. So we know that our vertex is at -0.5, so approximately halfway back, and then you're going to go up to 12.25. All right, so if we counted these by 2s, we could make that happen, couldn't we? Because I don't think there's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we did 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and you're just going to go just barely over that line of 12. Okay, so I did my graph by 2s, okay, and on my y-axis, and actually you would, and I could do my x-axis by 1s if I wanted to. Remember, your graph does not have to go the same, but my y's are at 2s, my x's are at 1s. Okay, so now I've got, now we're going, what is my axis of symmetry? Okay, but it really should read x is equal to -0.5. Axis of symmetry is always going to be an x value for Algebra 1. Algebra 2, when you start getting parabolas that go this way, or you go this way, then your axis of symmetry will be a y value. But for Algebra 1, we only have parabolas that have this way and this way. Okay? Open up or down, not to the side. So, here we go. Now I'm going to go to my table and find my points. Second in table. All right, they want to know what is the value at -2. It is 10. At -1, it is 12. And at 0, it is 12. And at 1, it is 10. So I can go to -2, which I did my x's by 1s. Okay. And I can go, that's 12, so I know that this point is 10, isn't it? Okay. At -1, it was at 12, so I know that's there. And then at 0, it's at 12, so that's there. And then at 1, it's at 10, and it just gives me an idea of the shape of my parabola. Everybody good? If you change how you're counting your axes, please let me know. I don't think you have anything that has a vertex. Let me look outside. No, on your work, you don't have anything with a vertex that's outside. You know, counting 1s, you'll be fine. Okay? So that's it. That is all I have to say. You have notes to follow that will help you. On your work, make sure a vertex is listed as a point, and make sure that your axis of symmetry is listed as an x equals situation. You have some spiral on the back, which is, you know, we're going to start seeing more spiral as we go. If you notice, problem number 1 on your test the other day was a spiral. Okay. You had to know how to find the perimeter and solve for x, and then plug back in the value of x. And I guess we have enough time today that I can have you put those tests into DMAT. Okay, so I'm going to project a code for you, and you'll be able to put those back into DMAC. I'm going to turn the recording off. And no,